Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. We're driving the T-50 Soviet light tank. We're gonna get ourselves some easy experience. We're in realistic mode actually right now. Realistic battles. So we don't have that little aiming indicator help. No handicaps today, boys. We got Sparvietto up there. I'd say a relatively quick Italian medium bomber. Gotta navigate these things rather carefully because you don't want to flip yourself or damage yourself. Now as far as this thing's handling so far, I think it handles very well. I think it handles exceptionally well. It is a light tank, so there's strengths and weaknesses obviously afforded to different classes of tanks. That is the SM-79, and that is a Panzer IV-C. There's actually two tanks back there, maybe three. And the underscore of that guy's name, Panzer IV-C. Two Panzer IV-Cs. See if we can't rip some shots through there. Now, do we have reinforcements coming up? It doesn't look like it, so I'm basically going to be getting shelled at by these two Panzer IVs. One of which is starting to creep out and make a move. If I get one to shoot, he'll shoot, hopefully. In theory. Alright, so we're going to pull back. There's no reason to fight them both. And let's see. I'm not a huge fan of the foliage because I feel like it often, you know, gets in the way of your view. These beautiful purple flowers here. Calling an air support overhead. Oh, it looks like someone's about to ambush one of them. If I look on the mini-map, there's definitely someone behind them. I think. T-50 on a ground streak ×7. Alright. Who's the guy behind him and why is he not? Okay, they're definitely dealing with something. Rear of the turret. Now we'll get through. That's the front. Alright, set them on fire. Let's get the hell out of there. Let him die. Good night, Mr. Bond. Oh, I got an assist because resist 30 up ahead. Poached him. How are we doing? Someone's got 9 kills in a T-50, but like, I think a lot of that must be AAA. That guy's gonna get a crap ton of experience though, so Machiavelli would be a fan of that approach. So at this point, let's see, how many of them? 1, 2, 3 of them are about our lives, so one popped up right in front of us on the mini-map. Panzer IV-C and Panzer II-C in the background. There we go. Shot right through the Radioman's viewport. Fairly certain. There we go. Not bad. I have my fans are freaking out in the background. Not really sure what that's about. Just go off field. I wanted to say let's go off field and then get the hit. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that's one. Nailed the commander. Come on, baby. Come on, T-50. Maybe a little lower. Target's undamaged. He's orienting himself pretty well. Maybe raise it up a bit, aim for the rear. Tell you what, this guy is just taking a beating. Okay, Finns, I hear you. Tell you what, man. First world problems, I got a new computer, and now everything's just screwing up on the old one. It's like, there we go, finally. So we managed to sneak out 2 kills right at the end there. Did fairly well, you know, as far as I'm concerned, for the first time on the CVT server in what, a few weeks. Big things are in the works, but tell you more about that as we overview the changes to CVT server. Alright, so we're on the fields of Kuban right here in the T-50 now. Judging by, I haven't looked at the battle rating for this thing, but judging by, you know, who else is sharing this game with me, I'm definitely under tiered. So now we get to see, you know, what happens when you are. Ooh, good lord, that guy's taking shots already. That T-50. Looks like the Panzer 3M on the very nice 50mm gun. Another Panzer 3M on the cliff. This is probably not the good spot to go to. I'm already taking shots. That was pretty fairly accurate. You know, realistic battles, there's obviously no little colored X to let you know whether you're going to hit the target or not. That was just a few feet off, it felt like. Someone parked the bus right here. Oh, here we go. Target's undamaged. We're gonna switch to just my AP rounds. Try to damage that thing. Stop him in his tracks. Good lord, we're taking shots. Panzer 2. Oh wow. Oh, we got hit by a Panzer 4. Surprise! Well, that was interesting. Oh, I got 1 respawn left, so that works out. We'll give it another go in the T-50. But this is what it's going to be like when you're under-tiered. But, light tanks that just, you know, the doctrine behind using light tanks. Check this out. He's still got those little... Here we go. Oh, I got a hit. Hello. Gotta do those snapshots. Turret's not keeping up. Well, I got a hit on the SM-79. Wouldn't that have been beautiful? Got a Heinkel 112 running around as well. We were able to take him down. Legendary. HE-112 got shot down by a Sturmovik. Panzer 4. Oh, good lord. Retreat! Got an assist there. I mean, I will take it, honestly, in this battle, but that's the guy I'm scared of right now. Panzer 4 F2. He probably sees me, but just in case he doesn't, I'm not going to be able to do anything. So this is futile. But I did get a hit, you know. Working on the accuracy, that counts for something. Panzer 3 L. Way up there. I definitely wouldn't be able to penetrate him. You know what we do have? Artillery support. I'm requesting an artillery barrage there. I could really use your assistance in dealing with some big old mean boys. Now, who are they shooting at? Oh, they're capturing. Well, that does make sense, doesn't it? Target undamaged. That's right, Panzer 4, be scared. My puny little 45mm gun. I mean, I don't really know what we can do at this point, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta push it, but how many of us are actually still alive? Panzer 4 F2 and Panzer 4 F2. Is this guy still alive? Start 3. Jeez. Missed. Gotta see if these guys are looking at me. They're not. So, you know what? Fate favors the bold, yes? There's really nothing else I can do. And it's a game, so I don't really care about my life. Those Panzer IVs do not seem to be firing at me at this point. I've got my armor-piercing high explosive shells armed, so assuming I flank behind this guy without him. Whoa! That was not fun. Alright, we're gonna disable him. Well, theoretically speaking. You're stuck, son! Between a rock and a Baron. Uh-oh. Danger close! A T-70 and a T-50 versus Panzer 3.
Roger that. Fire!
Oh! 3 machine gun ports, son! Get wrecked! Get wrecked! Oh yeah, I'm running through my own artillery. I was like, what is going on right here? Panzer 4 F2. The flanking maneuver is in full effect, Capitan! You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't. You can't handle the truth. Target undamaged. Oh good lord. Light tanks, baby. Front plate. Run! Fly, you fools! Ooh. I'll take that to the gun mantlet every day, all day.
The artillery is on the position.
Alright, artillery is left. Who's this guy? He's probably far away. Ah! Oh good, he's...
Roger that. Confirming fire.
Never! Never! Run into my own artillery. Oh! Through the radioman's port right there. Oh wait, you. Repair! 7! Put out the fire! Are we on fire still? We shouldn't be. You! Repair! I shouldn't have to tell you what to do. Oh man, how do we do? 3 kills in the T-50. Hey, we're not about that fire, homie. We don't like it. Oh, you set me on fire again. Well, you know what? That's called hitting above your weight class, ladies and gentlemen. So that was thoroughly fun. T-50 like tank. As I said, man, I really didn't have any options right there. That Stug was looking the other way. So we had to go with it. We had to seize the day. Carpe Stug. You can quote me on that. Carpe Stug, Baron 2014. Look at that Thunderjet. F-84. These things look awesome. I mean, that was just incredibly fun. Yeah, that was an award. We'll just say that was an award given for bravery. But let's check out the CBT server right now. The vehicles on it. Of the new vehicles, obviously, these ones are pretty interesting because they set precedent. And I'm going to go into that in a little more detail. But the T-50 was something new. We have tiers 1 through 3. We go all the way up to the T-3485 on the medium tank line. So this is a late war tank. Also one that served, you know, in Korea and Vietnam. Pretty cool. The modernized T-34. You go all the way up to Joseph Stalin 1. KV-85. All right. There we go. We got a new boy right here. It's basically a hybrid between a KV-1 and a T-3485 in a way. You got your KV-1 chassis, and I believe it's the T-3485's turret. Because you got your D5T cannon on both of those, so that is pretty sweet. The KV-85 is also one of a tank that I really enjoy playing in Men of War. So you got your KV-1 and then you got your KV-1 ZIS-5. Oh man, tell you what, the T-80 light tank. Interesting. I'm surprised that the T-50 is not in the light tank line. I don't think it was an oversight or anything like that. You know, once we get a BT-5 in here, and then maybe a modernized BT-7, they'd switch it over. But right now, perchance, No Americans. Sorry, boys and girls. Nothing like that today. Not yet. So as far as the Germans are concerned, you go all the way up to the Panther. You've got your self-propelled anti-aircraft gun with a 37mm flak 36 on the top of that bad boy. But as I said, these half-tracks set precedent. Here we go. Panzer 470. That's a new boy on here. Lots of good stuff, honestly. Lots of good stuff. I'm pretty excited. I always like when there's new things added. But what was I saying about setting precedent? To this point, even the Flak Panzer, it is a tank chassis, right? That's not the Flak Panzer. I don't think, since I don't have it, we can't necessarily, you know, show it off. But yeah, this is a tank chassis, right? It's still a tank. So as far as programming, damage models, all that kind of stuff, it's more or less the same with what we've been dealing with. However, this bad boy, that is a truck on the front, right? And look at this 37mm gun. Pum, 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 pum. You don't want to get in front of this if you're a light vehicle, and definitely not if you're a plane. But these things have served their own purposes. Now, as far as moving forward, anti-aircraft based ground forces, I think the Germans will have the edge over the Russians, because they have a lot of modified tanks that are used to shoot down aerial targets, whereas the Russians, for the most part, are using, you know, let's take a look at it real quick. The Gaz, just trucks, you know, basically truck-based platforms, and you can tell when you compared it to the German one. I mean, this is a truck chassis. The other one was a half-track. You had a little bit of tank, you had a little bit of truck. I think the Russians, there's certain strengths and weaknesses to each of the lines. But what this allows is, how many armored cars have we seen? If you go back to my first Ground Forces preview video where I took screenshots of all the vehicles in the game, like at the time, God, that was what? Maybe a year ago or something like that, I think? April, or somewhere between April and the summer. There's a lot of armored cars. So this is likely to say, hey, these are going to be in here, and they serve a purpose right now. But in the future, I expect armored cars. Because, I mean, it makes sense from a business point of view. Wargaming doesn't have that, right? Wargaming doesn't have that, so, and people want to play them, so it distinguishes you, as well as gives the fans what they want. Let me know your favorite armored cars. As far as the Russians are concerned, I'm pretty excited for the BA-11. That would be a pretty cool armored car to run around with. But yeah, I'm really glad these are put into the game. They serve a useful and necessary function, you know, protecting the ground vehicles from aerial attackers, as well as setting precedent that, hey, this game will not be limited to tanks. I mean, that's why it's called Ground Forces, you know. Anyway, so I'm pretty excited about all this. I'm reinvigorated once again, but I haven't been putting up videos as much lately because I'm gearing up for two pretty big events. One this upcoming weekend and the other one in late May. Big things are happening. I'm really excited. We're making some moves in this whole, you know, world of YouTube, and I appreciate your guys' support and all the kind words and motivation you all give me. I'm just really pumped about the future, and I'm really pumped about these little bad boys. And this T-50 was legendary today, so thank you, Mr. Light Tank T-50. My name's Baron. Thank y'all for watching. I'm signing out. I don't always drive the SU-122, but when I do, I kill planes.
You heard right. Follow me at myspace.com/flydaily.
It's kind of stupid. I just killed it.
Oh, very nice, dude.
But I didn't record until after it was dead.
Oh my god, I hate when that happens.
Are you fucking dicking with my ball sack?
No.
Did you shoot down a plane?
You, dude.
With
That's like a
SU-122.
fucking video,
I'm
bro.
going to the
Fuck
replay.
yeah.
It's happening.